So,
So,
how's your
dude,
how's the past 2 weeks been for you?
what you said that so awkwardly.
How
You were
have
like,
you?
how's the first week? It's been good. How about you?
Good. Do anything crazy?
Uh, no.
Well, you went to Pasadena or whatever last night.
Yeah, I went to some dinner.
Yeah, dude. I think or Samantha like posted a picture, and like she was drinking wine or whatever, and you just had all I saw was a glass with a lime in it, and I was like, "What? Sam's drinking a gin and tonic? Let's
I was
go."
getting fucked up last night, dude.
And then she was like, "No, it's just fucking seltzer and a lime," and I was like, "Oh."
Dude, now that I like seltzer, like over the years, now I
Mhm.
can like be a little more elegant when I go to a restaurant.
Get a lime.
I'm like, yo, can I get a sparkling water with a lime? Even though I didn't ask for the lime, they just
Well,
gave it to me.
Well, now, if you go out, which you hate doing, but if you, for whatever reason, are forced to go out, you can get like seltzer water and a lime, and it looks like you're drinking a gin and tonic, or and you could just tell people and just drink like 8 of them or whatever, and be like, "Yo, I'm fine, bro. I'm just a tank like
Why
that,
would I
bro."
need to tell people that I'm drinking as a lie?
I don't know, for fun if you wanted to,
Dude, if I were to drink a gin and tonic, I would die.
dude. You had that fucking cactus cooler thing from Brewery X
Oh
last
yeah,
Sunday.
Ryan gave me a last weekend a drink that was literally cactus cooler alcohol.
Tasted pretty good, huh?
It was okay.
You drank it.
I drank it, but you know why I drank it?
Why?
So Samantha didn't drink it.
Oh shit, you got something there. Yeah, yeah. Fair, fair. Shit's good though, huh?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would
Fucking
drink it again.
dude, so I don't even know if I'm allowed to like talk about this on the podcast, but I'm going to. So one of the job sites that I was at, that I've been at for like a while, it's like in this weird neighborhood where it's like a gated community, but there's only like maybe like 8 houses in this gated community, and it's just like one street, and it's like pretty small street, and it's just like then it just dead ends, and like even just to get out of it, like you would have to like fucking like do like a 50-point turn to go back
Oh,
towards like the
fuck that.
fucking gate. Yeah, so like we're not allowed to park in there, so like I drive my van down up to like the job site, and it's the very last house like on the end of this just one-way street,
Okay.
and I get there pretty fucking early. Like I'm there by like 7:15 in the morning. So like no one's out doing shit, whatever. I get there, I unload my tools and whatever material I bring to the job site, and then I leave. And like if you go like right out of this gated community and you drive just like fucking not even like literally you drive 10 seconds down the street, the next like left turn is next to like this little park, and you can like park next to the park. It's a weird sentence, but park
Okay.
there, whatever. It's like it's like a 5-minute walk back down the drive, whatever. But the people living in the house right next to the job site, they're just like they get like really butthurt, and they're like, if they ever see a car out there, even for like 2 minutes, they're like, "Don't park here." And we're always like, "We're not parking here. We're unloading our shit." And then you never see us park here. Whenever you see a car, we're only here for like 3 minutes max, just to, like unload shit, whatever. And they're fucking old, like they're old. Anyways, so my car is like pulled up, and I'm like the garage of the house next to me is like pretty much I'm like not pulled up right next to the garage. Like I'm pulled over as far as I can go. Like if you walk out of the garage, like as far as you can be away from the garage, essentially. And I'm just unloading my shit. And so the neighbor opens the garage, and my coworker, he's like, "Hey, you got to move the van." He's trying to get out, and I'm like, "All right, cool." So I'm like walking towards my van, like, and like as the garage door is rolling up, and I'm like, perfect timing. I was about to leave anyways, so cool. I'm like walking up to it, and the guy starts pulling out. So I try to get his attention. I'm like, "Hey, man!" Like I was like, I'm gonna move my van." This dude is old, like old, and he just fucking rams fucking nice ass ladies into my fucking work vehicle, like hard. Like it's not like it's like
What?
the vehicle, like, and I'm just like, you know what happened? Like when you see something like that happen, all you can do is go like, "Eh," and like I'm just like, oh,
Oh.
and I'm like, dude. And all he does is he like rolls his window down. And he goes, "I'm late for my appointment. Don't park there." And I'm like, "What?" And he does like a quick turn and fucking just dips. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like,
What?
yeah. Then like the wife comes out like a couple minutes later and she's like, hey, my husband just called me. He said he hit like your van or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, he did. She's like, he'll like, reimburse like, whatever it costs. So, like there was like, it was like a paint scratch. Like it literally was nothing.
Definitely
And like,
his fault.
oh, 100% his fault. Like, and then like, dude, he had like a brand new Mercedes. He had a camera on it, but this dude was like old. Anyways, he comes back like an hour later to come apologize. And he's like, hey, like, how much do I owe you? And I'm like, look, I just work for this company. This isn't my van. Let me give you like my higher ups like number. You call him and you guys can square up. It's, you know, and he's like, no. I just want to square up now. Like, how much do I owe you? And I'm like, sir, like, I'm just trying to be, I'm like, sir, like, I appreciate that. Like, it's no worries. Like, it's fine. Like, no one got hurt. Just talk to my higher ups, square it up later. Like, it's literally a pain, no big deal, whatever. And he's like, no, like, I want to pay you now. And I'm like, once again, I can't take your money. And he's going on. And like, he gets to a point where he literally goes, let me do this. Let me just write you a blank check. And whenever you figure out what the cost is, and for a split second, I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm about to see none of these. Hey, I'm about to quit my job.
You ever seen the movie Blank Check?
Yeah, that's exactly what comes to my mind. Yeah.
You're getting the fucking slide from your upstairs bedroom to the pool, dog. It's time.
And I'm just like, damn, I'm about to never speak to my coworkers again. Like, what up? Like shit. But I'm like, nah, I'm like, dude, I can't, like, please. Anyway, it was just like this whole thing. And like it literally then like my fucking higher up saw it and they're like, dude, it's literally just a paint scratch. This is a fucking work truck. Like we're not even gonna pay. Yeah, we're not even gonna like. So that was just like a weird thing.
I thought he was gonna go on to say like how it was your fault. I was ready for the whole that an anti Karen.
Well, see, I think that he wanted to just get ahead and try to pay me so then he could be like, oh, I pay, it's, you know, blood's off my hands or whatever, like my hands are clean, whatever sort of thing. Because then I was like, when I started being like, I finally was like, dude, like I just please talk to my higher. He's like, all right, and he's like, well, you see how there's like a no parking sign like that, and there's like a no parking sign like covered in bushes, and I'm like, bro, and I'm like, all right, and he's like, we need to take pictures of your damage, my damage, and the no parking sign. I want this all on record. I'm like, okay, and like, I don't know. I don't think
judge would be like, dude, yeah, what are you doing?
And he's like, he was parked there. I'm like, bro, I was unload. Like, what am I gonna do? Go up the hill to this park and unload like equipment? Like everyone does it. I'm not the only. And it just was this whole fucking thing. And it's like, dude, like, how did you not see the van like right behind you? And I don't know. It was this whole fucking.
He probably did.
Yeah,
he was just like, fuck it. No one's that fucking.
No, you know, he was, and like, dude, it had a camera on it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a nice, but he was old. Like, he had to be in his like 80s, bro. Like, the dude should not be driving.
Honestly, I feel old lately. You want to know how?
What? Yeah.
So recently, we like my dog. If we don't let him out early enough, sometimes like my one dog will like pee on this fucking rug that we have by our coffee table.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say it's 50-50.
Kiba?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. It's probably more our fault, right? But sometimes it's like we take him at 9 p.m. and then we don't end up going till like 9 a.m. on the weekends. And it's like, that's a long time for a dog not to go. So I kind of get it. But basically he kept peeing in the same fucking spot. So he fucking ruined this rug.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were like, we got to get a new rug. And we've been wanting a new coffee table for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And so the other night we went to IKEA. Also, probably a mistake to begin with, because IKEA is just. If you ever check,
IKEA is fun to walk around in. It's not fun to buy anything and build it.
Yeah, because you'll never make the right decision. If you do make the right decision, it's the hardest fucking thing you'll ever build in your life. Because they don't have the bolts. We've talked about this way back in the day.
Did the desk that we built for you, was that IKEA?
No, that was Amazon.
Computer desk. Okay. Because even that was I left in the middle of that. I was like, I'm fucking over this shit.
We did a stream where
and I was just like, I'm over this.
But
then even me and you started like fighting like we're a couple. We're just like, no,
I can't build things. That's not part of the story. Samantha's the builder in our relationship, and that's okay. We're redefining gender roles. But I felt old because we got a new coffee table, we got a new rug. The coffee table fits perfectly with the rug, and nothing has this coffee table being perfect has brought me more joy than anything in probably the past 6 months, dude.
What's so perfect about it? Like a height, the way it looks, the way the vibe
Well, it's
of it.
smaller. It's a circle. It's got like the rug.
It's
The rug is a circle, and it fits perfectly around the coffee table.
The symmetry, god damn!
And the fact that I'm so overjoyed about this coffee table, like, why am I so? I'm old, bro.
Yeah, fuck it, dude.
We're 30 years old, bro.
You had a rectangle before you fucking stepped your game, dude. That's a big move. I feel like you're like, are we about to change the symmetry of our entire fucking like couch space right now?
See, you're old too. What are we even talking about? It's a fucking table.
But that's like what I do for a living is like symmetry and shit like that. Like, dude, fucking the other day, like I was at this house and God, it's so I don't think I could even explain it to you because you don't work construction, but just the way the ceiling was. Okay, so just look up at your ceiling. Look up. Just look up for a second. You see your ceiling? Flat surface, right? Just flat. So in this like huge ass like living room space in this house is like fucking huge. It's huge. One of the bigger houses I've ever been in, and it's a nice fucking home. Like we've won awards in this fucking home, like because we're like doing remodel shit. Yeah, it's crazy shit. And so in this house though, like the ceiling, there's like, how do I explain this? It goes like, it's like a flat ceiling, but then all of a sudden it like dips in. It goes like, ooh, and goes in for a bit, and then there's another layer.
Some geometry,
that goes in.
Dude.
Yeah, there's like some but then like I had to like measure these speakers off of each that they want. They're like, we want like 3 speakers. So it's like, here's the first layer, like this. They're like, we don't want any speakers here, but we want speakers, boop, in the next layer. And we also want speakers.
You're right. Boop, I got no idea what the fuck you're talking about, dude.
In the next layer. So it's like, imagine stairs, but on the ceiling going up, essentially.
Okay. Sure.
But like long, there's only 3 steps. And they're each long, and it's like then it makes like a square and shit. And I had to like measure it off of these other lights that were on the most inner part of the square. And I was having to do like some crazy geometry and like and I was like, what the fuck? Like this is
you probably fucking regret not paying attention in math class, dude.
A little bit, but like I pulled it off. But I literally spent probably an hour and a half measuring shit, so it became symmetry. And I just was like, dude, like this is the most I've had to think and do like crazy math in like such a long time. And like I felt proud. I figured it out and it looked good. And I was like, damn. I'll give credit to my other coworker. Like he had some good ideas of some like, he's like, well, what if we tried it like this? And I was like, damn, okay, that was smart. And like,
wait,
so it wasn't on me.
Are
but,
we getting old enough to the point where math actually matters now?
Well, math has always mattered a little bit in my job. Like it's mainly adding fractions and shit like that.
Adding fractions, I can do.
Yeah.
Like if you gotta like let's say you're doing. No, we're not. I was gonna list out an equation, but I couldn't do it.
Okay, yeah, but anyways, so
you know what's the perfect gauge of determining how old you are? The older you are, the more you like Target.
Yeah.
Like, dude, going into a Target, I'll fucking come on the floor, bro.
Just walk in and not.
Like metaphorically.
He's just walking. And Samantha's like, "You good?" I'm good. I'm good.
Rest in peace to the fucking dollar items in the front.
Yeah. You're like, I'm good, but I need a nap now.
Bro, Target is fucking like, it's like heaven. They have anything you need. Even Walmart, dude.
I actually haven't been to Target or Walmart in a minute.
Go to Target right now.
All right. It was a good episode. This episode, what, 44 later?
Is it?
Or 40 or 45? I don't even know.
I like the number 44.
That's a good number.
One time out in hockey, I used to be number 4, and they didn't have it on one of the teams I was on. Like someone had 4 already, and I chose 44.
So I killed that guy, and then I got number 4.
I murdered him.
That's how I went down. You're just like, dude, you want number 4? You got to fight fucking Tony.
No way. Right, I actually saw an article. Let me pull it up. That I was like, this is fucking crazy.
Okay.
Coast Guard arrests man trying to run a giant hamster wheel across the Atlantic.
What?
This is from NPR, by the way. Try as he might, Reza Bellucci can't reach his destination without running afoul of the U.S. Coast Guard. The key problem is his vessel, a giant hamster wheel made of buoys and wire, self-propelled by Bellucci running inside.
What? How long was he going for? And where did they catch him? Like, where in the Atlantic did they catch him?
According to the criminal complaint filed in the U.S. District Court of South Florida, the Coast Guard came across Bellucci in his homemade vessel about 70 nautical mile. Is a nautical mile different than a normal mile?
What is? Yeah, it is. But I don't know.
It's just in the water.
Is there?
About 70 nautical miles east of Tybee Island, Georgia, as the Coast Guard was preparing for Hurricane Franklin. He told the officers his destination, London, England, more than 4,000 miles away. Are you ignoring me so you can look up another fact that doesn't matter?
Yeah, sort of, but I heard you.
Who cares what a nautical mile is? It's 70 miles.
Yeah.
But yeah, this dude, and apparently it wasn't the first time he did this either.
Really?
This was far from his first encounter with the Coast Guard. He has attempted voyages in a similar homemade vessel in 2014, 2016, and 2021.
That's just like, fuck the Coast Guard.
All of which resulted in Coast Guard intervention.
Yeah, I mean, did he get like arrested?
I don't know.
Or did the Coast Guard just go, nah?
I think he was arrested. Either way, like, what prompts you to do this? Like,
it's just something that comes in your mind. You're like, I have to do this. This is something I need to do.
Yeah, most people are like, yo, I need to like make a difference in my community, or I need to like achieve my dream of like,
I need to lose weight.
I need to better myself.
I need to put muscle on.
Yeah, I need to like find love. Nah, this motherfucker Reza.
Yeah,
he wants to RP being a hamster in the ocean.
In the ocean, which is crazy.
How does he even get traction? I'll pull up a picture of the contraption right here. But how the fuck does he even like get momentum?
Well, you got to think too, is you see those movies of like the deep sea or deep, when the waves are just like, what happens when just fucking gnarly waves and a storm just hit them?
I sent you the picture, but yo, that's like, what is the point?
Huh.
It looks kind of fire.
You know what else is crazy that someone tried to do and failed to the point of death?
What?
Which I shouldn't laugh at. Did you see the kid that ate fucking 16 of the hot chips and died?
Oh God, yeah.
And do you see they're not taking them off the shelf because of that?
Bro, if you're not familiar, there's a company called Paqui,
Whatever.
They make what is called the one chip challenge. It is like the hottest chip, one of the hottest things you can eat. It has like scorpion, ghost pepper. The Scoville levels are like 50 fucking billion. Yeah. I've actually done the one chip challenge. It's like a little it's like a challenge that like streamers and like content creators they do like when they reach a certain goal or whatever. It's like
people just do it though for fun, just to see if they like, do it as a thing.
So I've done it. It was really fucking hot. Like probably tied for the hottest thing I've eaten with Da Bomb Instant Insanity.
Da Bomb is insane.
I did it. It hurt my mouth for like 25 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. But dude, this kid ate how many? 16?
15 or 16.
So yeah.
And then died.
Jesus Christ.
Like that part obviously sad. Rest in peace.
Why eat 16 of them?
But it's like you gotta what made him die? Did he just have like cardiac arrest, or did that shit literally put like a crazy hole in his stomach to the point where like it just ate the rest of his like what did he die, you know?
Jesus, that's fucking crazy. I'm not laughing either, but that's fucking insane.
It's just like what, like, and it's already gnarly enough to do one, to do two. That like all like, dude, you do two, bro. You would have gone viral. People would have talked about it. You don't gotta go and do that many.
Well, dude.
But yeah, they're taking it off the fucking shelf,
bro.
Like,
I got a fucking email from Amazon that said, "Here's a notice about a recent purchase." I bought it like last year. A notice about a recent purchase you made. Yeah. These have been recalled. Like, bro, I mean, so low key, like I survived death.
Yeah.
I'm built different.
Fuck, you should. Yeah, I guess you're just fucking built different. I don't know.
How do you even eat 16 though? Because like you bite the first one, the texture's not like very like chewable. It doesn't taste good.
Yeah,
It's hard. It's fucking disgustingly gross to eat. Even take
yeah.
away the hot effects. Just
Yeah.
eating it is fucking gross.
Yeah.
So this fool bit one and was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna keep going."
And you did that like 15 times over.
Rest in peace, dude. Fuck.
That's like, that's just fucking wild. I wanted to bring that up because that's just like, dude, he ate something and literally fucking, yeah.
Another story, which we don't have to dive into too long, but volunteer hunters join in a new search for the mythical Loch Ness monster. All I gotta say, fucking give it up, dude.
It's like the same thing as people chasing, what is it, Bigfoot? It's the same shit.
Like, society has already discovered crazier shit than Bigfoot and the Loch Ness monster. Like, they fucking confirmed aliens are real, dude. Give up the search.
And honestly, and after people confirmed, but it's people didn't give a shit about aliens. But that's because we knew already that they were real. I think that people want to do this because it's like people don't think that this shit is real. And do you think that the Loch Ness monster and Bigfoot are a real thing?
I think, for the sake of them and their sanity, I'll say yes. Even so, I don't give a fuck. There's crazier animals out there, dude.
I think I would lose if they found the Loch Ness monster or Bigfoot. I think people would react way more than they do to aliens because we already knew aliens were real. And that's the thing is, I don't believe Bigfoot or Loch Ness monster is a real fucking thing. So if they actually found it, I'd actually probably go, oh,
yeah, you know what? True.
yeah, yeah. Like if they found, I'd be like, oh shit, I was wrong for sure. But aliens, everyone was like, yeah, no fucking shit.
Like statistically, it's likely that aliens exist. This, it's like, bro, it's like a wives' tale.
Yeah.
Imagine
why is it wives' tale or wise tale?
Wives, I think.
But why wives?
Because our wives are lying.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Hey, my married guys out there, you understand.
these fellas ain't loyal, but I don't know.
Yeah, I've been relating to a Yeet lyric lately.
Yeah, what is it?
In his new song, Bigger Than Everything, he goes, I got diamonds on my yacht and I got diamonds on my bitch. And I don't have a yacht, nor would I call my wife a bitch. But there are diamonds on her wedding and engagement, or on her engagement ring. So,
okay, is the engagement ring and wedding ring a different thing, or are they the same fucking thing?
Different thing.
Really?
Because there's an engagement ring and then there's a wedding band.
But so which one? Okay, but so did she get a band when she got for her wedding ring, or what ring? What ring did you put on her finger? Was it just a fucking band?
My grandma, I'm about to look like the sickest fucking dude ever. My grandma had an old diamond, a family heirloom, that was passed through her family. I took that diamond and got it placed in a ring.
That's the hardest flex I think you've ever had.
Yeah, low key. Has
that diamond been through some shit?
That shit was in the Holocaust, dude. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I just made that up.
I was gonna say, isn't it kind of fucked? Isn't it kind of fucked that you're like, oh yeah, this ring went through the Holocaust, and that automatically was like, shit, bro, it's a Holocaust ring? Like, damn. Dude. Like, when really, if you think about it, you're like, wow, that's really sad. But most people are like, damn.
For people that don't understand the significance of something going through the Holocaust, imagine like you're like imagine you're like a Pokemon card collector. And they're like, we actually have verified that this holographic Charizard went through the Holocaust.
But it's like
that shit would be worth more.
Yeah, but it's also like the Holocaust is like a terrible thing. I mean, so it's like crazy. So I guess it does make it crazy that it made it through that. But it's also was like a terrible thing that happened. Like, wouldn't that be equivalent to saying like, "Yo, this diamond made it through the fucking Capitol riots, bro"? Like, because they're both horrible things that happened.
That would just mean a terrorist brought the diamond with them.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
It's a little different. The Holocaust, people were surviving atrocities. The Capitol riots were literally fucking psychotic terrorists storming the Capitol, dude.
Can I say something terrible and we can cut it if you want?
We're not cutting it, so go for it.
What if they're like, yeah, this diamond made it through the Holocaust? It's like, shit, like your grandma or whatever was that Holocaust spread? No, they were a guard and they just had this diamond in their pocket. Like, I know that's like probably the worst thing I've ever said, but
oh my god. Oh, I'm sweating. That was so fucking funny.
I'm sorry to any of Sam's Jewish relatives that may be watching this, but I think your mom will laugh.
Oh my god, dude, you're fucking ridiculous. Not only is that making the episode, that's the main clip that we're putting out.
Okay, god damn it. All right. But anyways,
I'm Jewish. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah. And he said that it's okay.
You got the pass. Cool. You got the pass.
Sick.
It's like the N word for fucking Jews. You're like, yo, yeah, you can make a Holocaust joke, bro. You're good.
Jesus Christ. Fucking what else happened recently? Oh, dude, rest in peace, Jimmy Buffett, bro.
I was gonna say something more fucked up than what you just said.
What were you gonna say?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
What? I just okay. I mean, what's crazy? Okay, rest in peace, Jimmy Buffett.
Rest in peace. No disrespect whatsoever. I just mean in the sense of like it doesn't affect me whatsoever. So like
it doesn't affect me either. But okay, let's get one thing. Jimmy Buffett, that dude partied, 100%.
Is that the cheeseburger in paradise guy?
Yeah, and Margaritaville.
Yeah,
he had some bangers.
Okay, I actually care.
He had some bangers in Margarita, dude. And what's crazy too is when I was younger, my parents used to go to Jimmy Buffett concerts all the fucking time. So that means one thing: my parents were getting fucked up at Jimmy Buffett concerts back in the day,
eating cheeseburgers, sipping margaritas.
Yeah.
You think he had cheeseburgers at his shows?
Probably, but dude, he has 22 He has 20. I guess now his estate owns 22 Margaritavilles or whatever.
Bro, when I went to Hawaii when I was a kid, we went to this place called Cheeseburger in Paradise. Cheeseburger.
Oh, they probably got away with it just because.
I just realized they're stealing from his likeness. GG.
Yeah, but they didn't call it cheese; they called it Cheeseburger, and then that probably made him a lot of money. And his estate was like, and him were probably like, "Fuck these people."
Yo, actually, that reminds me of something I saw on TikTok this week. It was like, or just in general, it's funny when like stores or restaurants or whatever, they like basically copy the name of like another reputable restaurant or store.
Yeah.
And they just change it a little. Like I saw TikTok. It was a guy, he's like, all right, so I'm here at Chick-fil-A, and he films it, and he's like, but right next door we have Nick-fil-A. And it's just a dude's face in like a Bitmoji, and it says Nick-fil-A. And then he walks up and they're fucking closed. So it's like
damn.
But dude, I've seen like Chinese places where it's like something express, like Polar Bear Express, like just a different version of Panda Express. It's fucking weird.
Dude, I've seen pho restaurants called Pho King, like the king of pho, but it's fucking.
Yeah.
Fucking. Pretty.
We knew a guy in middle school named Fong Q.
Oh yeah, he was chill as hell. I wonder what happened to him.
I never thought about what happened to him up until right now.
I remember he played tennis. That's all I remember.
Just remember his name kind of sounded like "fuck you."
That dude was chill. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
Wherever you're at, if you're watching this, shout out, bro.
He's not watching this, bro.
I mean, not, but hey, could be. You never know. Dude, I saw. It's also kind of a crazy thing I saw the other night. Well, it's like a week ago now at this point, but Erin and I were like driving home from Fullerton because she has like family out there. Jordan's cousin, whatever. Anyways, we're like just driving back home. I'm like driving her home, and literally probably like 150 feet in front of us, a car just fully engulfs in flames just as it's driving on. Just literally like GTA style. When you're like, oh, we got to get out, or this thing's gonna blow, and that's all I thought. I was like, get out, it's gonna blow. Like,
wait, so you're driving?
Yep,
in front of you,
probably like 150 feet in front of me.
Just poof.
literally just like not the whole car, but like the whole front where the engine, like the whole front engine and everything, just all of a sudden just, and then they just immediately like pulled off to the side. We were like, yo, like we were like just, and it was like we were like listening to music, just not talking, and all of a sudden it just, and we both were like,
what were you listening to? I fell into a burning ring of fire.
That would have been
down. It would
imagine.
have been your fault if that was the case.
Yeah, oh, 100%. But no,
Or do you know if they were okay, or you just kept driving and you never thought about them again because it doesn't affect
just
your
kept
life,
driving
you don't
and just
care
kept driving
about them.
I just kept driving, and immediately when I got home, I wrote that in my notes. I was like, I gotta talk about that for sure.
I've been driving, and it was like Christmas Eve. I was like or Christmas Day. I was going to see Samantha's mom. Like she lives like an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
Not just me. I was going without her. We were going.
Sus.
We were going, and we saw a fucking car fully engulfed in flames on the side of the road. And we're just like, oh, we're never gonna think about you again. Isn't that horrible?
Yeah,
we're just desensitized to everything, bro.
Pretty much.
And that's like kind of why I said jokingly that I don't give a fuck that Jimmy Buffett died, because like I feel like every other day, like a celebrity. Did the lighting just change in my room, or am I tripping?
Maybe
it did. Confirm in the comments if it did. But we're so desensitized that it's like I hear a different celebrity death every day, and it's just like
Steve Harwell from fucking Smash Mouth died.
Oh yeah. Hey now. You're dead
no,
as shit.
Oh, okay. Well, I think, and I don't want to speak ill of his name, but I'm going to. But I think he was kind of a fucking asshole from what I've heard. I've seen of articles. So I mean, I'm not saying he deserved it, but
that's kind of what you're implying.
No, he did. He was like
you literally said, "Well, he died," but he was an asshole.
He was also like a huge alcoholic, and that's kind of what did it to him.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, rip.
The only celebrity death that I really felt like, damn. I honestly, there's a couple, but like Mac Miller was one that I was like, fuck.
Like fucking Chester from Linkin Park, that hit.
Yeah, that one kind of sucked.
I was like, whoa, because Linkin Park, that was like one of the first bands with like kind of screaming that I was like, what is this? This is tight.
Kobe kind of sucked.
Obi?
Obi?
Older. Oh, I thought you said Obi. I was like,
Obi-Wan Kenobi, dude? Star Wars?
Yeah. Dude, it was crazy because like COVID hadn't hit yet, and then like Kobe died.
I kind of set it all off.
And then, dude, literally, I feel like the world hasn't been the same since Kobe died.
Have we ever told the Kobe story on the podcast?
What's the Kobe story?
My Kobe story?
No. Oh,
with my grandpa?
Yeah, maybe.
If we have, it was like early first 10 episodes, so I'll say it again. Basically, when I was growing up, I used to fucking hate on Kobe, like big time. Like I'd be like, fuck Kobe, fuck the Lakers, like. And we're from Southern California, so it's like that's the team we're supposed to root for. Yeah. Unless you like the Clippers, which the fuck are you doing, bro?
Unless you're fucking Travis.
I don't even watch basketball, but what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, Travis.
Yeah, Travis, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, shout out that one team that had like Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. That was pretty hype, but they still couldn't win. But basically, when I was younger, my grandpa, he owned a Party City store, Party Supply store. If you know Party City, everybody knows Party City. He owned a Party City in Huntington Beach, California. And basically, it was like the peak of like Halloween. Like it was the fun fact. It was the biggest Party City in the country. And he was like, it was like or most like sales.
Didn't he own two?
Yeah, he ended up selling them eventually, but
yeah.
But the one in Huntington Beach, they would sell more than any other Party City in the country, and he was like a franchise, so it wasn't like part of the corporation or anything like that. But beside the point, it was October one year, like when I was really fucking little, and they had closed up already, and they get a knock at the door, like after hours, and someone like yells to my grandpa like, "Yo, like, got a last minute arrival," but I don't know what the fuck they were. But he's like, "No, we're closed," and he's like, "Yo, but it's Kobe," and so they're like, "It's fucking Kobe and his wife," and they fucking let Kobe in to shop after hours because like, yeah, you're fucking Kobe, dude. Come on in.
Yeah.
And he ends up like shopping for an hour, like after they're closed.
Damn.
Which is also already like, kind of fucked up, but like,
Yeah.
if you're coming in after hours, you should know what you want and just get in and then leave.
Yeah.
But, and then after the hour or so, they were like, yo, can we get a picture with you? And he was like, nah. So from that moment when I was a kid, even though it's like, yeah, he's a celebrity, he doesn't have to take a fucking picture with anybody. He gets asked for pictures every fucking where he goes. Probably. Totally reasonable. But when I was a kid, I took that as fuel to fucking hate him. And I always talked shit on him. And then when he died, I was just like, damn, I hated him for literally no reason. And I felt kind of bad. I felt really bad.
You hate him because you're an extra hour at work.
So I hated him.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I felt bad about that one. But yeah, dude, it's like, this may sound fucked up, but like, celebrities dying, it's like it always makes the news, but like, there are millions of other people dying every fucking day from like horrible situations and horrible circumstances.
Yeah, but those people don't matter. Just kidding. Stuff.
But yeah, so it's like when it's like a big celebrity died, I'm like, and then like people, they go out and they fucking tweet like they're the biggest fucking fan of all time. It's like, dude, you don't even like this person. Like, yeah, you'll never see me tweeting about a celebrity or anything.
Dude, I never tweet about a celebrity. Oh, actually, that's a lie. I did tweet about Jimmy Buffett. I was like, damn, rip. But it's not like I was like,
one.
Yeah, it's not like I was like, that was my boy. I listened to all of his shit. I just was like, bam, rip. Like, you know, I feel like people go on this whole monologue, like, he helped me through the tough. No, Cheeseburger in Paradise didn't help you get out of your fucking depression, dude. I'm sorry. It didn't. There's no way.
And Margaritaville is the main focus of your depression. That's a whole nother ball we got to tackle.
Yeah, then maybe you're an alcoholic too. I don't fucking know. But I don't know. Maybe it's probably
Mac Miller was the one where it sucked because like Mac Miller, like he grew in the stages of life that we grew. You know what I mean?
Well, you want to know something crazy that's also kind of sad, if you don't mind me getting real sad for a second? Well, not me get sad, but crazy, weird thing. Maybe.
All right, go ahead.
So, the guy that sold Mac Miller the drugs that, like, he overdosed on, because it was, like, fake, because he was trying to buy Percocets, but you can't really get those anymore, and so they were, like, selling, like, fake Percocet pills, pressed, and like when you like make a pill, it's like in a pressing pill machine, whatever, but it was pressed like with fentanyl, so it wasn't even really Percocet, it was basically just fentanyl that he was like taking. The same dealer that like sold him that, maybe not like that dealer directly, but that dealer dealed to a dealer that then dealt to like my ex that was doing drugs, and she was and like literally within that same week that Mac Miller died, she was it was maybe like a few weeks later, she was with a guy who got like the same patch that Mac Miller got, and he also overdosed and died on it.
Jesus Christ.
From like the same, and now the dude's like locked up and whatever, but like it was literally coming from the same source.
Jesus.
Fucking wild.
Wait, is that when you were using it shit?
Yeah, but like, you know, she was cheating on me like all the fucking time. So it was like one of the bunch of dudes she was cheating on me with.
Well, no, I'm just saying in the sense of like, even you could argue that you got lucky.
Well, but I wasn't doing fentanyl, and I wasn't doing opiates and shit. I was doing fucking meth. Yeah, which is not saying that's any fuck better, but
dude, chill out. I was doing meth, all right?
Yeah, yo. First of all, relax, all right. I just was fucking chopping up microwaves and trying to make computers and go-karts, all right, dude. Chill. But I wasn't one of these heathens. No, just kidding. It's all terrible. But anyways, yeah. So.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking sad.
Pretty crazy, yeah. And then he overdosed.
You know, it's sad when there's just like no joke we can make about it.
Well, the weird thing too is like this was a dude she was like cheating on me with,
listening,
and I like, yeah, you're good. It was a dude she was like cheating on me with, and I didn't want the dude to be around. Like I was like, dude, I wish she would stop talking to him, and like just this guy would get. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I could have just left, but addiction and whatever, that's a whole different story. But
yeah,
I was like, bro, like. How is she gonna get this dude like out of her fucking life? And then he died, and I was like, oh well, I didn't want that to happen. Like fuck, like.
So basically, you wished it upon him, bro, indirectly.
Yeah, no, yes and no, but like, yeah, it was weird because I was like had this weird feeling of like, damn, like I wanted him to fuck off, but I didn't want this dude to die. Like it just was like a weird thing where it was like, whoa, like this is weird for me to process. But anyways, we don't have to be sad anymore. Talk about something else. We talk about what else did I write down? I wrote down a lot of stuff.
GG, dude.
Yeah,
the tone that you were talking, it just kind of sounded like you were setting up a joke, but you weren't. So I was like waiting for it. I'm like,
nah, yeah, not really jokes. It's more like a crazy coincidence that like she also got like the same batch, and she was probably doing it too, but she didn't fucking die. But then this dude that she was literally with died, like in the same room as her.
Dude, that's why I would never like experiment with any like drug ever again. Like,
yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know if we've talked about this on the podcast, but if you're 40 minutes into the episode, I think we're chill to talk about this. Yeah. I mean, like I would do fucking like acid and fucking shrooms, and like I tried cocaine and shit back in the day, like, but like now I have no urge to do any of that kind of shit. Like,
fuck no.
Like, dude, bro, you think I want to do acid? I'm 30 years old, bro.
I got laundry and shit to do, bro. Like, yeah, dude,
I feel like vacuum, bro.
I gotta get a new coffee table and fucking get hyped on that. Okay.
Actually, finding the perfect coffee table on acid sounds fire.
Damn, that's what you guys should have done.
No, dude, we found it without that.
Speaking of drugs, kind of, you know what I did last night? I know this is gonna sounds like a bad setup, but you know what I did last night?
What?
I smoked weed last night for the first time in months.
How was that?
I took like one hit she was like, I'm gonna go smoke. And I was like, fuck it, I'll take one hit. And then we watched, ever heard of the TV show The Wire?
Yeah.
Yeah, we started, I know that that's considered one of like the best TV shows ever. I was like, we should start this. She was like, all right. And I was like, I'm gonna take a hit though, because she was gonna smoke. And I took like one little hit and I got stoned. I didn't get like stoned off my ass, but like,
man, well, I don't support that because I feel like I'm the only one of our friends who, when people deal with addiction issues, I'm like, no, you're not supposed to do any kind of substance if you're.
Yeah, but I drink all the time.
Yeah, I don't support that.
Well, yeah, I took one rip and I was stoned, and I just was like, oh yeah, this is why. I wasn't like I was like having a bad time. I just was like, oh yeah, like this is what it's like.
I'm ready to not be high.
Yeah, kind of. Like I just was like, cool. This is just how it was I think I'm pretty sure the last time I did it was I went to Korean barbecue and took like one rip before.
Well, you kind of have to.
Yeah.
If you've never smoked weed in your life, you have to take a hit before Korean barbecue.
Yeah. But dude, I actually went to Korean barbecue too with fucking Aaron like last week and shit. Every time you go, you're like, yep.
You're like, I'm willing to die at this fucking table, dude.
Yeah. Dude, you know what though? Is I've gotten ever since that one time we went with Circon where I then was like sick for like 2 days because I ate like way. I literally like we ate so much to the point where like my stomach was like, you're not gonna leave your bed for like I didn't even eat for like the next 2 days. I just drank water and slept. I was like, but like ever since then, I'm okay with getting just enough meat where I'm full and I'm done. I don't need to like we got fucking 4 plates, which if you haven't been to Korean barbecue, 4 plates it's a lot, but it's not a lot if you're trying
4 plates is pussy shit.
Yeah, we got 4. We ordered one. We're like, let me get like this, and this. They brought us our 4 plates. They're pretty big fucking portions. We're like, oh shit. All right, we're like, damn, we should have asked for like half portions if we wanted more meat.
Wait, sorry. Like, maybe, let's rewind a minute. You got my fucking hopes up.
What?
You fucking texted me, or we're on Discord. It was either last night or the night before, and you're like, yo, like, are the seasons of Big Brother that are on Netflix good?
Oh,
and I was like, it's time. It's happening.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, we're not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Ryan basically teased me with watching Big Brother.
Dude, it's because your wife wouldn't buy me Dark and Darker, bro.
That's a whole can of worms we don't need to open up.
Basically, I tried guilt tripping his wife into buying me a video game to play with him because I don't want to spend the $30 to buy it.
Yeah, but you'll spend $30 on anything else.
True.
You're a piece of shit.
True. Now I've been on my CS2 game, bro.
Bro, nobody gives a fuck about Counter-Strike. It's fucking a 50-year-old game.
There's a reason why people are still playing it, right?
Shut up. It's vanilla Valorant. All right.
It's where Valorant came from.
No, it didn't.
Dude, I haven't played Valorant since we played Sunset that one time, which was like 2 weeks ago at this point. I've just got
Honestly, I haven't either.
It's crazy to say, like I'm not as big into Valorant as I once was. That used to be my game. That used to be your game.
Well, I mean, it still is my main game for the most part, but as of the past 2 weeks, I've been addicted to Dark and Darker. Yeah. If you don't know what Dark and Darker is, basically it's a medieval themed game. You pick a class of like you're either a fighter with a sword or a wizard or a fucking warlock or whatever the fuck, and then you go into a dungeon with just the base items that your character has, and you try to find better loot, better armor, better swords, better spells while fighting enemies in a dungeon. And then you have to find either a blue portal, which lets you escape and you could save all the items you found for later, or a red portal, which goes deeper into the dungeon, etc., etc. But
if you take a red portal, do you get better loot? Like
yeah.
If you find loot,
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever do that?
I started taking red portals recently. It's fucking hard as shit. But dude, this game, keep in mind, I don't fucking grind hours and hours and hours, but
real quick side note, just for the people that do know gaming, it's Escape from Tarkov, but medieval.
Yeah. So basically, you're basically trying to get the best loot you can to save for later, and you can kill. Also, other players are in the dungeon as well, so you could fight.
But if you die while in the raid, you lose all your fucking loot.
Yeah, so you lose
even the shit you went in with.
Yeah. So there's other players as well as computer players like monsters, but it's like the first game in a while that I've like. Keep in mind, I'm not like grinding hours and hours and hours and hours. Like I just don't have time for that. But it's the first game where I could see myself grinding. Like it's just because I don't know, it's just addicting. We don't need to dive into it, but I like it.
I just think it's like I know the pain, and I'm not laughing at you when I do laugh kind of at you when you lose, but like when I see you guys go into like 3 raids in a row and you just lose and I just hear the pain in you, I'm just like, bro.
Yeah, but dude, I found a purple cloak the other day, so all my sorrow and heartbreak was worth it because now I have a cloak.
And the best part of it, I was like, "Are you gonna use that purple cloak?" And you're like, "Nah." So I'm like, you just found this loot, and you're like, "Not worth it."
Well, no. The strategy is you save all your fire shit because every like 3 weeks, the whole game wipes all the shit you have. It's called the wipe.
Start over,
and you just start over. So
yeah,
people can't become too overpowered. So basically, you save all your good shit towards the end of the wipe, and then you go crazy at the end. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play it immediately after we log off this. So I mean, I guess maybe I am grinding.
I'm gonna play CS probably right after.
Just get the game. Just get the game, bro.
Dude, shoot me $30, bro.
I got 5 on it. But as always, if you want to follow us more, go to the links below. Or is it below? Where is it at?
I don't know. You're the one that uploads on YouTube.
Go to the links. There's links somewhere. Find them. Follow us on Instagram. That's the best way to get to us. For clips,
TikTok.
If you can't watch the whole episode, we have the best moments. The clip of Samantha's baby names was popping off. It still is. So go check that shit out. Also, in the future, in the very near future, maybe next week, maybe the week after, we have a very special episode coming. It's like nothing we've done before. Completely different vibe. I think you guys are gonna really fuck with it. But
we just gotta figure out the logistics of it first.
Yeah. Something really fun is coming. So
yeah,
be on the lookout for that. But otherwise, Ryan, any last words?
Actually, fuck. There's one thing I wanted to talk about that we didn't. That this is really good.
Go.
Okay, sorry, I totally just remembered this. So me and Aaron are fucking the other day.
Okay.
I'm hitting it doggy style.
Okay.
She already said that I could talk about this. She has a dog. So I'm going at it. All of a sudden, I feel just a light, fuzzy, just right on my gooch. I've never just wow like jumped off her and like freaked out so fast in my fucking life. I swear to God, dude, this isn't even a joke. Like you know when you're like trying to lay down or sleeping, and a dog is just right up on, like just right up on you. Like it was like that. Like
Yeah, that
right,
happened to me this morning, but not on my fucking gooch.
yeah.
We're not putting that in.
Okay.
But anyways, we love you guys. Fuck the like button. See you next week.
Later.